Hello, RoahmMythril here once again, getting back to Mammal 3, and you're new. Shockman, I heard a rumor that a suspicious salesperson made their way into the plaza somehow. Isn't this a prestigious hotel? How'd that even happen? Maybe that's why it's a rumor. Fair enough. Today we're going to be starting Tier 5. So, let's start it off with a bang and a boom and a wallop. Meet Toon Woman. This is another of Neo's custom robot masters. She's based around the idea of the old ink blot, rubber hose style animation. Think Cuphead, but still more in the black and white era. Though, of course, she is a Mega Man costume, so she does change colors with her weapons. I'm guessing she's probably not too happy about it, though. Be the wardrobe change you want to see in the world. So yeah, I don't think Toon Woman has a custom message there. Okay, facing the wrong way for it, but the old screwball gag. Gotta love it. Okay, that is very creative. That is very cool. I love it. So yeah, any voice samples that Toon Woman has, I am not immediately sure where they come from. This is one I wasn't told ahead of time. So, yes, she does have animal companions, such as Manny Meow there, I'm assuming. Oh, I like that! Her charge sound is a projector. Oh, that is really cool. I'm not entirely sure what I just saw. Wanna put that on Still Store, Cambot? Okay, so yes, this is Toon Woman's other animal companion, Boom Bun, driving a trolley car. Banooey! Also, here's a close-up of Manny Meow for your viewing pleasure. Kitty! Okay, that's perfect. Just to get a better look at this. Nice cartoon running pose. Very good. So how does your break dash differ? Cloud of cartoon violence. Perfect.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Okay, so her buster is Magic Art. Cat Trap, Wily Woe, and Fair Use. Okay. Mousetrap for Rush Coil. Nice. An Acme Rocket. Yeah, from watching Roadrunner shorts, that's just asking for trouble. Hi there, Steamboat Willie. I mean, it is fair use. Oh, man. Okay. That is creative. And her one-up is a cartoon pie. Alright.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So yes, I did say that even though I'm not really going to be hunting down every line of dialogue, when a rival character starts appearing and they start showing up in previous tiers, I will go back and look for them, which I believe at this point Presto should maybe start showing up. We did at the very least see them back in the jailhouse. They were in that prison cell there, so maybe they'll start showing up elsewhere now. Yep, there they are. Well, I'll give this place one thing. All the junk makes for some rough terrain. If you ask me, though, I'd say the floor could use another coating of rusty nails and needles. They sanitized it too much for the festival, you know? They should have preserved some of the danger. Okay, so a bit of a daredevil type. Likes to show off and do stunts, it seems. You okay up there, buddy? Woohoo! Did you know I'm magnetic? I just found that out myself. I guess there's giant magnets in the trash repelling me. Don't help me get out. I'll figure it out. Okay. Sure. You have fun there. So this would be the last one where we need to find them. Is there anything in here yet? Still no. There's got to be something there at some point. There you are. Heard that this sewer has the toughest simulations of them all, and I have to say I'm impressed. Courses with unheard of length, ever so slightly busted mechanics, finally some excitement. Isn't there value in broken and bad things too? That's what I think. Geez, I sound like Cerberus Man right now. Cerberus Man. Don't think we've run into them yet? Or that might have been one of the ones that we saw in the intro but didn't really get properly introduced to them.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So we already found them in the jailhouse, so time to hit Tier 5, the gift shop. You don't understand the gravity of these gifts. Okay. So, 15 exits to be found here, 36 tokens. And, yeah, I think the joke's run its course.
We'll be right back after these messages.
No way I'm actually going through a level with this guy trailing behind me. I just thought it would be funny to have him there for a while just due to the sheer size. Let's see, equip. There we go. Okay. I just thought it would be funny. Gravity Man. Welcome, welcome all to the Gravity Gift Shop. You'll flip for these low prices. Okay. That makes the line in the brochure make more sense. What's with the paint job? Pay no mind to it. I simply wanted to try something different, that's all. Fair enough. You're everywhere, huh? Indeed. In fact, I've been able to collect royalties for how many of these simulations have used my likenesses in the past. It was enough to form the toy empire that you're seeing here. Taxes this year are going to be brutal. Adopt a Met. You know, don't mind if I do. Okay. So, 129th place? Bakery Man by Darko Hexar and Nintendo. 43.6 out of 100. Ooh, 4.6 difficulty. Uh-oh. Methinks we might be having a one-stage video again. 2 exits, 4 tokens. Okay. Break a leg. I'm just gonna say, taking Toon Woman to this place where all of the architecture is just bobbing up and down seems fitting. But we have a skip teleporter, and I'm scared. Okay. Please enjoy and perish. Careful. So we seem to have fragile and can't find my keys. The level's difficulty is overcooked, if you ask me. There's an overabundance of death spikes and mean setups. Maybe they should have used damage spikes as a substitute. Not that it would help my chipped tooth, though. I once dropped my keys into a vat of cake batter. Took me 45 minutes to find them all. Ruined the flavor of the keys. Finding all the elements and tokens in this level took just as long, and you can't get them all in one bite, so to speak. Don't force yourself to go back for seconds. It might be more appetizing to pick up what you missed from our pantry to the left. Okay. So, I mean, there's 2 exits, so we knew we were going to be taking at least 2 visits anyway. So if nothing else, we are prepared for this. Okay, so what's with the cakes? Okay, they are falling platforms. Good to know. The pie, meanwhile, has up arrows. Okay. So the pastries are basically Concrete Man platforms. Got it. I will say, I already am in love with the various enemy resprites.
Is this how the story ends?
Except I didn't realize those were spikes up there. Yeah, that didn't feel too clear. They kind of fade into the background a bit. Like, not the worst case I've seen of something like that, but I definitely didn't notice them up there. Okay, to be fair, I should have noticed the ones there, but there are some of the sprites here that they are a little bit of an overload, I guess. Like, I'm not really sure how else to put it. Kind of panicked there. That is completely my fault. I want to say what happened there was I was so busy looking at the springs that I was expecting to spring off of the pie platform, and that's not how that works. Any baker can tell you that. And that is a rudely placed spike. I just saw it like, yeah, one spike. There's no way that could be that dangerous. But no, it's in just the right spot. There we go. Sweet Sally and bread and butter. So, initial impressions would be this is where the paths split. I mean, obviously, they are splitting, but as far as, like, finding both of the exits. Okay, so we have whipped cream that just kind of serves as a visual distraction. I see that down arrow. I am suspicious. Aha! Why was I moving slow on that? Okay, I guess it's the whipped cream stuff, so maybe that is more than just a visual distraction. There is a lot going on here, and Durgan is very confused. Token trainee, 20%. Okay, so I guess I found 20% of all the tokens. Nice. Donuts. Snails. Pain? Yeah? I can't say it's false advertising. Okay, I think this is why I was confused and I just thought the whipped cream was a visual thing, is this moving platform under it. I interpreted that as a conveyor belt, so I thought that's what was messing with my speed. Now we know better. I was offered candy whether I wanted it or not. Why are you flashing? Are you just invincible? Invisible? I'm confused and I don't think I said that well. Durgan is very overloaded. Also, Durgan may have been paying too much attention to the heart token there. Pay more attention to the death spikes. I am a little concerned that I found the club token and not Spade. So either Spade's on the other path, or maybe it's before path split and I just missed it. And I definitely fumbled that one. I've been crushed by desserts! Rich, sugary doom? Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would have been a problem. Anything over this way? No. Hi there. Okay, so you're a Pharaoh man. And this is more than decoration. Okay, you're a Pharaoh man, but with additives. Secret ingredients. I had a pie thrown at me. Again, it feels thematic. The sheer chance that I chose Toon Woman to play this stage feels weirdly fitting. It just works too well. Some personal space issues. There we go. Okay, so that's not the end of the stage. That is the end of the stage. At least one end of... Okay. I am not sure how to feel about any of what just happened. Okay. Oh, it's a warning that that's gonna happen. Okay. I was wondering about the up arrow. Oh, this is an awkward jump.
Is this how the story ends?
That's not how you do it. Okay, so yes, the batteries do have a blast radius. Yes, it hurts. Please properly dispose of your batteries.
Is this how the story ends?
I thought just basically running for it was enough to get me onto that spring last time. Okay, it's not quite as scary as it looks. It is still scary, but not as bad as it could have been. There's not a down arrow over there, but this still feels weirdly suspicious. Like, this just feels too weirdly set up. Also, just to check. Okay, I have the 2 middle tokens. Nope, that is just F. Okay. That really looks like it was leading to a secret. No. That was not a safe platform. Those were boxed-in spikes. It may look like a platform, but it is not. Safety is never assured. OSHA has not visited this bakery in a while. Just saying. Too much of a jump. Just to check. Huh. So, Jet and Bike are disabled. Okay. Wouldn't be my first choice for getting through here anyway. Well then, they didn't want me getting through that way either. There, we had more time to do it this time. Okay, for a moment there, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it through that. Okay, what does blueberry pie do? Tries to crush you. Okay. This room feels awkward, but we do have a checkpoint right here. Okay, first let's get rid of you. Then we'll figure out getting this token. I was a little confused by something about the capsule icon looked off, but now we've lost the capsule, so that's what I get for getting distracted. And continuing to be distracted. It is very easy to accidentally just go off the edge of a platform and right into spikes. Or get crushed, as such. Really didn't feel like that should have crushed me, but here we are. Okay, at least got that. Now I have to try and get out of this mess. There we go. Giant Baker met. I choose to believe that is a large blob of frosting being fired. It would fit the theming. So now we have the last 3 of the chips. So we're missing the spade chip. Suits Alley, bread and knives. So it's splitting again. I mean, we took the upper path last time, so we may as well stay consistent. But why does the bakery have suits? That... I have run out of words. I'm just confused at this point. Yeah, I see that, Spike. I am not sure I recognize that soundbite there. Okay, so custom interaction on the bow ties. They seem to do damage over time. Because it's like the attack of the new metal, except it's a damage over time rather than messing with your controls, it seems like. And And Toon Woman very much is not happy about it. Which, again, probably seems in character for her. Okay, that's invincible. Careful.
Is this how the story ends?
What? Oh, I am not okay with that. Absolutely not. Like, was there any sort of a tell that I missed there? Because I don't feel like I did. Yeah, I'm not sure what the tell is supposed to be, if there is one. Oh wait, okay, down at the bottom... Okay, there is something that kind of tells you... Okay, so there's one high up behind this suit. One lower down behind the third suit. And also a low one behind the last suit. Okay. Yeah, the one scrolling by at the bottom, there are spikes behind them that clue you in. So, okay, there is a tell, but still, the fact that this isn't a checkpoint room, that feels kind of rude. The baker from Saturn, who is also Top Man. But only once. Also, I'm still confused. Why did the bakery turn into a clothing store?
That's all, folks.
Perfect. I was hoping that was gonna be her exit. That's perfect. Okay, so that was the second element. So, was the first one we saw real, and I just have to know where the fake floor is? That's my guess. And since we found all three of the later tokens after the path split, I'm guessing the spade token must be earlier in the stage?
Let's do this in one take.
Oh, sorry, Toon Woman, but we are doing, well, several takes. But we're gonna have to do at least 2 takes anyway because of the 2 exits. I'm trying to think what felt suspicious enough for... Do I need to stay on this, maybe? Well, I fell off anyway. No, that is not a solid ceiling. Okay, so it's not that. Nothing immediately seems suspicious in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I accidentally tested all this earlier, and it is indeed bottomless pits. mean, just to double check, I did fall down in this area before, didn't I? Like, the more narrow area over here seems like it would possibly be the most suspicious, but no. So is it maybe just on the bread and butter aisle? I'm sorry, I was not ready for the demon croissant. Is anyone ready for the demon croissant? Okay, so everything is buttered here, so slippery floors, got it. Because, I mean, it was said that you can't get everything in one go, but I mean, that was obvious just with there being 2 exits, but maybe it also applies to, the tokens as well, that you had to take a split path. Okay, there's the token up there. Also, I just noticed that the croissant enemies come out of ovens. That's their tell for appearing. That is a very nice touch. Okay, so that's all the tokens, so now we just have the other exit to find... hi! Oh, you're that weird ninja frog boss with the bombs that, like, only appears once in an alternate path in 6, I think? I always thought that enemy was weird for that fact, that it just appears the one time in somewhere that you might not even go. Then I also want to say there were some minor enemies that were maybe like that as well. Okay, that is tough to judge the timing there. I think it's an issue of when the spikes have that border around them, like, just to be decorative, it makes the spikes look bigger than they actually are. I don't know if that one's just a me problem, or if that is a legit thing. But anyway, that's how my mind chooses to interpret it. Croissant invasion! More croissants! I haven't had a croissant in a long time, and I like them. Okay, so we're back at the boss again, the first boss. Oh, I see. He's dropping donuts on me. It is definitely one thing I will say about this stage. I love the visual elements. Like I said, there are some kind of difficulties about, like, the overall danger area with the spikes sometimes. But, like, the redesigns for the enemies and everything to make it thematic with this weird bakery, I really like it. Okay. So. Let's be more careful. That's not the element. What? Huh? Okay, so those flip around. And then it just loops back here, so I guess we need to go through the... what was it? Butter and knives? The other split path. Here I thought we were almost done, but no. So I was already trying to wrap up my thoughts on this stage and everything. I thought we just... okay, we got trolled the first time, but now we know better. Let's go get that element. Nope. This stage has trolled me, and it has trolled me again. I hope it is very proud of itself. We're almost out of here and back to the split path. Okay, a little further away than I thought. Still a little sad that I missed out on that capsule. Oh well. I will run you over with some sort of cartoon traffic that I still haven't quite seen what it is, because I haven't actually gone back and looked at that yet. That's a problem for future me. Bread and knives. Count an axe as a knife? I guess it counts as cutlery of a sort. Though I still feel like that's stretching the definition a little bit. Toasters. Toast presenters. Dastardly. But hey, we got a token. I'm getting that bolt, darn it. Red Devils. This again is just like what I'm talking about. The stylized sprites here are just so good. The Uranus platforms being restructured as rolling pins. That's very creative. I again don't know what that voice sample is, but it almost sounds like something from some of the, like, old-timey, styled Homestar things. I could be completely wrong.
Is this how the story ends?
I don't get to race the E-Tank again. Okay, well, at least those are just damage spikes. Good to know. Not anything I have to watch out for in this hallway, is there? Punk Picker! With a lot of extra moves, actually. Okay. Was using kind of a variant of Power Stone there at the end. Boy, there is a lot going on visually here. I feel like it kind of doesn't help that everything here is faded a bit. Boy, making the return trip there is not easy. Yeah, Punk is usually not this hard. That conveyor belt is doing work. There we go. And back we go.
That's all, folks.
Capsule! Master Albert, Oh man, a duplicate. What was this from again? ZX Admin. Again, I need to sit down and actually play the ZX games. Sooner or later I'll get to it. And also, yeah, I've been told that I should hang on to my spare capsules for now. That if I don't, I may regret it later, I think is what I was told. So we'll just hang on to stuff for now, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so welcome to Tier 5. I only thought we were free from the gauntlet of skip teleport stages. We were not. We very much were not. But overall, still, I found this to be a kind of charming stage, honestly. Difficult, yes, but visually very charming. A lot of love went into this. It was very obvious. So, hey, hard as it was, I kind of enjoyed this intro to the stage, and playing as Toon Woman just felt so fitting here. Weird how that worked out. But anyway, that is obviously the only one we're doing for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, that's all, folks.